my thoughts on a remarkable individual who has caught the attention of many, Muhammad Qasim. Now, I must admit, when I first encountered his story, I couldn't help but find it quite fascinating. Much like a visionary explorer, he embarked on a journey of his own. A journey not across galaxies or through tunnels of light, rather through the corridors of his own consciousness. His experiences, his visions, they're akin to a glimpse into the realm of possibilities that lie beyond our everyday perceptions. Imagine for a moment peering into a tapestry of events and ideas that could shape our future. Muhammad Qasim claims to have seen glimpses of a world that could be, a future where harmony and progress coexist. Now, some might dismiss this as mere fantasy, but I've learned that dismissing unconventional thinking can sometimes lead to missing out on revolutionary breakthroughs. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we, as humans, have an innate ability to envision beyond what's immediately visible. And while science and technology are my forte, the mind's capacity to explore realms beyond is a territory worth acknowledging. Whether in the confines of a laboratory or the expanses of one's introspection, the human drive to push boundaries is what propels us forward. Now, skepticism is healthy. It drives us to seek empirical evidence, to question, and to challenge. But let us not forget that some of history's greatest discoveries emerged from seemingly improbable scenario. So, as we navigate the seas of uncertainty, let's not be quick to dismiss what might ultimately reshape our understanding of existence. Well, it's quite fascinating, really, and let me paraphrase this for you. In Muhammad Qasim's dreamscapes, Satan intriguingly refers to the Antichrist as what he calls, quote-unquote, my rich warlord. According to his visions, the Antichrist appears to be orchestrating tumultuous events in the Middle East, a region known for its complexities. Interestingly, he seems to possess untapped potential, not that we'd label it as such. In yet another of Qasim's reveries, the Antichrist is depicted performing rather peculiar rituals involving human skulls. These rituals purportedly grant him arcane powers, which he diligently accumulates within a repository reminiscent of practices seen in the realm of sorcery and magic. Now as I consider sharing this particular dream, let's venture into one final dream of Muhammad Qasim's as time is short. After a monumental conflict, a divine illumination bathes the world in celestial radiance. An era of tranquility and justice unfolds, extending its embrace for nearly a decade. During this period, the Muslim community prepares for the impending arrival of the Antichrist. They engineer cutting-edge weaponry and technology, gearing up for a formidable encounter. Interestingly, a handful of skeptics or weak believers, as the dream mentions, await the Antichrist's advent. Yes, when the enigmatic figure finally emerges into the public eye, he swiftly asserts dominance over the global stage, inducing a palpable unease among believers. The Antichrist boldly proclaims his divinity, claiming to be God, effortlessly captivating the masses and substantiating his assertions through displays of his nefarious abilities. Fascinatingly, did you know that Muhammad Qasim observed that those with weak faith very quickly follow Antichrist? A curious observation indeed. These supernatural feats are actually done by the use of black magic, and it is only by God's decree that the Antichrist is able to have such powers. Now, the realm of dreams remains enigmatic, a territory warranting further exploration. Presently, it might be wise to lend an ear. These visions, as narrated by our dreamer, ought to be given thoughtful consideration. After all, can we truly afford to be ill-prepared for what the future may unfold? As for my intentions, well, it's certainly been a learning curve. I've made up my mind. Thanks for listening, and make sure you ponder upon the dreams.